Hi, this is Beatrice Leonard right here with On the Move, along with Travis with Disabilities Having Fun. And as you all know, anytime I try something new, I let you know. And so now I have become a member of this author's fan club. And when I was reading her book, I could almost hear it right now in the background, Michael Jackson and Vincent Price, singing and playing Thriller. And that's exactly the way her books are. And I want to thank our guest for being with us today, Miss Lisa Jackson. Hey.
Well, thanks for having me. Thrilled to be here.
Oh, I am so happy. I'm new to your books.
Yes,
and like I said, I've read 5. I'm on Fatal Burns right now. And I've read Shiver. Almost Dead, which is my favorite. I'm sorry. I know Malice is, one of your newer books, but Almost Dead was my favorite. Also Lost Souls. And I want to tell you, I've really, really enjoyed those books.
I'm glad. Now, personally, Shiver is my favorite.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You just have your favorites when you're writing them, and the characters in Shiver I just really could connect with.
Before we get to the books, I want to ask you, authors always dedicate, I notice, a book to a family member, and I notice that you dedicate yours to your dad and to your mom, and I assume your dad's made his transition because of one of your dedications. You said, you're sorry your dad wasn't here. But I want to ask you, your sister Nancy walked in when you were babysitting and told you that you guys could write a book.
I was actually babysitting her daughter at the time, and she read an article in Time magazine about young mothers who were writing romance novels, and she said, "Let's do this." And I laughed her out of the room because we never read a romance novel.
Auntie Lisa. But did you dedicate a book to your niece since you were saying babysitting wasn't your thing? So I
don't think I've ever dedicated one. I've done it to my kids. I think poor Kelly's been left out.
And I don't think it's fair because she was your inspiration, because in reading your information, you were saying when Nancy told you this, and you were saying that you knew you weren't going to get anywhere with babysitting, and I figure that person there deserves a dedication because they were your inspiration, that you were saying you were out of here.
Well, it wasn't just Kelly. There were lots of kids there. I was babysitting professionally, kind of, to put food on the table. So
absolutely, I understand.
Kelly was just one, and I wanted to stay home with my boys, so this writing thing, way better. For me, anyway.
Okay.
Way better.
So can we look forward to their dedications?
I'll see. I did dedicate to my sons. I'll have to think. I'll have to talk to Kelly and see, hey, do you really think you deserve this?
Oh, God, I want to tell you that your books are so good. Where do you get these characters from? I know a lot of folks ask that, but I noticed with your books, at least the two of the books I've read, with Zoe and Abby, and then also with this last book that I love, Almost Dead, with the two sisters. And you and your sister are writers. Are you really into writing about sisters because of the closeness with you and your sister? But Almost Dead, they weren't close. But I'm just saying, do you get inspiration from that?
Well, I think any relationship, when I used to write a lot of books, there was always these really, really creepy dads, like, what is the name of some of those books? Final Scream, and I can't remember. Somebody said, you must have a really bad relationship with your father. And I thought, I have a great relationship with my father, and my father was such a gentle, kind man, and interesting, very intellectual. I thought, oh, no. I said, but no, the creepy father adds dimension to the story, because every kid or mother wants to please their parents. And as for sisters, I'm very lucky. I had a great relationship with Nancy all the way growing up. I'm older by a couple of years, and the only thing she's really done to irritate me in my life was wear my clothes when I was already at school.
I hear you.
Years ago. But I have noticed a lot of people who have siblings, one sibling, 5 siblings, how many ever, and they're in competition with their sibling, and I never did understand that. So I have a really great relationship with my sister, and I try to explore both sides of every relationship, whether it's a love relationship or a familial relationship, the good, the bad, the ugly, that sort of thing. I try to explore that because I think that's where humans are.
So if folks want to know more about Lisa Jackson, they can go to www.lisajackson.com.
I'm LisaJackson.com, and I'm on Facebook, and I started Twittering yesterday.
Oh, got it,
and
Twitter.
MySpace.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing all that. But yes, LisaJackson.com has most of the information.
I want to thank all of my listeners for listening to our program today. And this is Beatrice Leonard signing out for you right now, just temporary. And I want everybody to have a fabulous day. Thank you.